from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Right to the air is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Jackson now. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Jackson from the shotgun. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Fan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Again, Jackson. Over the middle. That's caught by Schwartz. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To throw again is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Play action. Now Jackson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the Seahawks are going to elect to go for 2 here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this is going to... McFadden loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Jackson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is in to make it 16-0. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now the NFC's leading rusher season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. And ball caught by Slayton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. In motion right, that's Hyatt. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Taken at the goal line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how... And now off to the races down the right side. still on his feet. He may go. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Quick. Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Anthony Schwartz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Rita.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Okay, here we go.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Dom Capers. Bama.
Back to throw. Jones. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And running with power here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. This is the tight end fan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have opened the lead up to 30. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Seahawks 37, Giants 6.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hey, jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 3rd and 5.
Why shift to Cruz? Why shift to Cruz? Detroit Johnson. Detroit Johnson.
Again, it's Barkley. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Detroit.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 47 yards. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing? Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. So maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return an interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, But they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got Smith and Jigba. There he goes again. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Seahawks 44, Giants 20. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down to Barkley on the check down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Great. Other side. South salad.
Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. Hyatt there to grab it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Gold Reaver. 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Let's go. What's up, baby boy? This nigga some shit. Yo, bitch, stop. Jesus. Can I get in this? Sweet, yes. Yo, what kind of throw was that, Lamar? What the fuck? Yeah. Can I get in them lips? Sweet, yes. Can I get in it? Bro, I do not get the fucking wow. Know what we gonna run? Mm, 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 mm. Can we get in? Lamar ain't making us throw. He too tired. I already know. Yep, I already know. And there's a pick D6. Can we get in the games? Sweet games. What? trying to tank in this fucking league, and it's just so fucking hard. These niggas are just so fucking bad. Yo, down. Yo, Lamar, come on now. We don't need you red, my nigga. Can I get a the fuck? What the fuck is this? These niggas all dog food. Can I get a ribs? Sweet. I ain't paying attention to the play. I'm tripping. Can I get in them yams? I mean, we'll probably me and you we play right in HBO League. Yeah, probably play tomorrow. If you free tomorrow. If not, we can play tonight. If you got something going on tomorrow. Yeah, nigga, Jamal Adams do not be going. What did he sent your trade? That nigga C4 is bad, bad, bad. He a bad, bad man. Oh yeah, nigga. What the fuck is that, Lamar? C4 is definitely a hard individual to trade with. And that's why I don't do it. Unless I want to get raped. That wasn't to you, but hey, I guess we'll take it. Sweet, sweet. I fucked the whole play up. The whole play up. First of all, get off of this. Yo, this nigga Shaquan has been hot all fucking game. Does this nigga not get unhot?
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Jesus Christ, stop calling me, stop calling me.
Now Jackson on 1st down. This is Fant on the short completion.
Stop calling me, stop calling me. Look at Daniel Jones got hurt. I'm weak. I am weak. I am weak. I am weak. Nigga got broken ribs. Jesus Christ. We broke his ribs on a shoestring tackle. That is crazy. Oh shit. Can we put Daniel Jones back in? Because that nigga just threw a fucking dot.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Fourth down conversion for the Chiefs. They call it 2 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, Taylor. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd down, Taylor gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Eluding the pressure right. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This is taken around the 12. And now the rookie's free. And somewhat of a measure
special teams. If you want to hang around, I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. Extra point try good by Gano as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirit. And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 35. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago,